Being sued by your neighbor because your child is autistic. Watch this news story, and I'm telling you, if there's ever a video to share, it's probably this one.
And that a former neighbor is now suing her because her child is on the autism spectrum.
The mom says she even moved out of the home she was renting with her parents to avoid conflict, but the lawsuit came anyway, asking for a court to declare the child a nuisance. Here's our Damian Trujillo with a story you'll only see on NBC Bay Area.
He looks like a normal 12-year-old with a childlike smile.
But he's a happy, loving, innocent little boy who just cares about his McDonald's.
Ezekiel, known as Zeke, suffers from what's referred to as level 3 autism, a severe form of the disorder.
My son can't speak, so he's only able to produce sounds, and it's called vocal stimming.
The family used to live in this West San Jose home with Zeke's grandparents, but Serena says she had to move her son out because her next-door neighbor complained about the noise coming from the backyard. She says it was Zeke's grunting, the only vocal sound he's able to produce. The family now only returns to the home to visit Zeke's grandparents, and now they've been hit with this lawsuit. In it, a neighbor is suing the family and the landlord, claiming the child should be considered a nuisance and should not be allowed around the home again. Zeke's mother has now countersued, saying at one point the neighbor called the grunts disgusting.
It was deeply offensive. I think that the issue is the level of understanding for this form of autism.
The neighbor's lawyer told me the complaint speaks for itself. The lawsuit also says there are frequent loud parties at the home with amplified music. A separate neighbor told me off camera she has to close her door when Zeke is playing in the backyard because of the noises. Serena's lawyer says the neighbor's suit also asks for monetary damages for the loss of use and enjoyment of their property.
Since COVID, we've seen a lot more what I would call crazy lawsuits, mean-spirited lawsuits.
The countersuit claims Zeke's family has suffered emotional distress and is asking for the harassment to stop.
It was deeply, deeply hurtful, especially because my son can't defend himself because he's innocent-minded. But that's why I'm doing this, is because I'm defending him and I'm his voice.
Serena studied the effects of autism. She even wrote a children's book in 2 languages so children can be more understanding and accepting of a child on the spectrum. But now she says she's confident it might be a good read for some adults as well. Damian Trujillo, NBC Bay Area News.
San Jose mom.
You imagine being sued by your neighbor because your child is autistic? Watch this news story, and I'm telling you, if there's ever a